Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
Он получил по заслугам, но вообще защищался.
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor.
All right, then.
Здесь никто не припомнит мне Аваду Кедавру.
Trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Этого я так и не понял,
Even the
кстати.
most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
Must be the way to the repository.
Блин, ну, как я и говорил, мне эта сила нафиг не нужна. Но если мне дадут выбор ее соснуть, я сосну. Прорвемся, ёпта. Нет, только не дом престарелых. А директор?
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Give them this head! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
Ну, как обычно. В смысле, а почему именно этой палочкой? Ну, я могу их просто замесить. По-моему, мы просто дверь Ранроку открываем. Ну, профессор Фиг, это и есть, блять, Ранрок. Вот я уверен. Нет.
The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What is a door? You are now the keeper of whatever power. What do you intend?
Ты в намерении с ней сделать? А поглотить нельзя? Ты открой.
I've decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen, what about Isadora's fate?
Мне самой нужна эта сила. Но мне она не нужна, и скрывать я ее не хочу. Где вариант ответа? Ну, раз можно, то я воспользуюсь, что нет. Остального мира. Да не, мне самой нужно.
Isadora wasted her ability trying to save people from themselves. I will not let others dictate what I do with this. My power.
You cannot possibly mean that. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the misery and pain that could cause.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Он поглотил эту силу.
Goblin kind shall answer to no one.
Кстати, эта сила могла быть моей. Она и будет?
Thank you, Miriam. For everything.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare
Он
say
умер?
he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Ну, учитывая, что я всю игру ожидал, что он будет предателем.
Never imagined we'd attend a funeral for one of our professors. Glad Weasley spoke for Fig. She honored him. He'll be well remembered. I only wish we could have done the same for Solomon Sallow. I need to go and see Anne soon.
Ominous, there's something I need to tell you. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumor's true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Victor Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
You see, since Feldcroft was of interest to Ranrock, it became of interest to Rookwood as well. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw Anne, well, he didn't want anyone to know that...
So he cursed her. Oh, so cruel. Rookwood got what he deserved. Thank you for telling me. Anne and Sebastian deserve to know, and it should come from me. As we discussed, I spoke with Black. Sebastian's with the headmaster now, but perhaps there's a way to get word to him. When I find out, I'll send an owl.
Типа это не конец? Весна.
Professor Weasley.
I did. I know you were quite close with Professor...
Hogwarts won't be the same without...
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that...
Thank you, Professor.
I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a grapple, even took it upon yourself to...
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might... I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaur...
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss... May I see it?
Of course.
На мое руководство хочет посмотреть. Слышь, я ж твое руководство не прошу тебя. Потому что она мне отметит все, что где есть, и я просто...
What do you think,
Соберу.
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting. I am pleased to see that to think you've only been with us a year and you'll already...
Thank you, Professor.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do.
Крыса, дай списать. Такое у меня тоже есть. Ты ее батя? Блин, из-за того, что профессор Фиг мертв, никто теперь даже не вспомнит, что я хотел поглотить ту силу.
This year we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. Allow me to finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. And the ambition Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup...
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits, I'd say, 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.
Чё с ней не так, блин? Кто эти люди? А, вот эти титры.